to finally tell the truth about an affair he thought he could hide because he was a prominent public figure.
In 2006, 2 years ago, I made a very serious mistake, a mistake that I am responsible for and no one else.
So your assumption is that you would just never be caught?
First of all, it was short. It was a huge mistake in judgment. But yeah, I didn't think anyone would ever know about it.
Today, some people close to the woman involved, Rielle Hunter, say they believe Edwards is still not telling the whole truth. In particular, on the key point of whether campaign money was used to give Edwards' mistress a job. With no previous filmmaking experience, Hunter was paid $114,000 by Edwards' Political Action Committee to produce a series of films for the internet that included many scenes of the two in flirtatious banter. Edwards told Woodruff the affair began only after Hunter was hired and began traveling with him.
She was hired to come in and produce films, and that's the reason she was hired.
But this had nothing with the fact that you're having an affair with her?
Same answer. Same answer, no, it did not.
So you'd hired her before it even started?
That is correct.
But that's being challenged by a one-time close friend of Hunter's, Pigeon O'Brien.
The affair began long before she was hired to work for the campaign, almost half a year before she was hired to work on those videos.
And two, to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to provide a $3 million home for the mother, Rielle Hunter.
Yes,
a BMW, lots of cash, and the same kind of thing for the guy that came forward and took the responsibility. So remain many questions, but the bottom line, we know the answer to the big question. One, he's a liar, that's for sure. He lied, even to his own campaign manager. And two, they did have an affair, which he lied about during the campaign. And I think, very fascinating, Hillary Clinton's former communications director, Howard Wolfson, talked with me yesterday. He said she would be the nominee today. She would be going to the convention as the nominee today if Edwards had been truthful or the media had tracked down the truth and he had not run in Iowa. Because if you recall in